Hello everyone, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to do a half up, half down with 2 buns. For this hairstyle, you will need a brush, a rat tail comb, bobby pins, hair elastics, and hair ties. This is another one of those hairstyles that you can do with a middle part or with a side part. It all just sort of depends on how you want it to look. I'll be doing a side part in this tutorial on myself. However, if you're doing a middle part, there's really no difference. Now without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Alright, so normally what you'll want to do first is brush your hair. However, I have my hair wavy right now and I kind of don't want a bunch of frizzy hair. So I'm not going to brush my hair, I'm just going to gently detangle it. That was a dumb way of putting it. But then once you have your hair brushed or gently detangled or ready to go, then you take your rat tail comb and you want to part it all the way down the middle. So I'm going to be doing a side part because I don't look good in middle parts. But regardless whether you're doing a middle part or a side part, you take the tip of your rat tail comb, go to the end of your part. If you're doing a side part, you kind of want to move it to the middle of your head. If you're doing a middle part, you just go straight back. You want to part your hair directly down the middle in the back. And then, once you've done that, you take one section of your hair, grab a hair tie, and you tie it off just to get it out of the way. Alright, once you have your hair sectioned off, then you grab your rat tail comb, grab the tip of it, and start sectioning off your hair again, starting at where your eyebrow is. I like to keep my other hand in the back of my head just as a little guide as to where the tip of the rat tail comb will go. Separate your hair, or try to at least gather that hair into a little ponytail, completely separating it, and even grab that bottom hair and flip it over your shoulder just to get it completely out of the way there. Then you take the top half of your hair, gather into a ponytail, again lining it up with the tip of your ear. Grab a hair tie and put it into a ponytail up there. Alright, and then once you have that ponytail in, feel free to maneuver your ponytail, make it looser, tighter, move the position of it. Then go to the other side, again taking your rat tail comb and separating your hair about where your eyebrow is. And especially on this second part, I like to keep my hand in the back just to make sure that this new section is even with that of the other side. Again, separate your hair top and bottom. Move the hair over your shoulder to keep it out of the way. Then make the top half of your hair into a ponytail again. Or tuck it behind your ear first, and then make this top half of your hair into a ponytail again, using a hair tie. Make sure your 2 ponytails are even with each other. Now, you could stop here. This would make for a cute little style, but we'll be adding 2 buns, so there's a little bit more to go. Now grab another hair tie and take both bottom sections of your hair, any sort of hair that is not in those 2 ponytails, and tie them into their own little ponytail, just to keep them out of the way for when you're creating the 2 buns. Then take the first side. There are 2 different ways of making this bun. You can either take it 2 sections and start twisting them together. This is a little bit of a neater way. And then you'll tie it off with a hair elastic. Or you can take your entire ponytail and just twist it all together like that for a little messier look. And when you have your desired twist, then you start wrapping it around the base of the ponytail to create the bun. Hold it together with one hand, grab your bobby pins, and make sure they're in front of you so you don't have to lean back and do an ab workout. Grab your pin. Make sure there's no hair on it or something. And start pinning it into your bun. If you did the twist like I did, you took your entire ponytail and twisted it together, it's going to be a little messier, so you're going to have to put in a few more bobby pins and be a little bit more careful with how you're pinning it in. But regardless, keep pinning it until there's no more loose and floppy hairs. Once your bun is stable, then feel free to start pulling out some hairs and adjusting it just to add a little bit more volume. And in doing so, it's very possible that you could pull out some loose hairs or pull out another little floppy part. But if that happens, then you just grab a pin and pin it down. And once you are done pinning all your hair, you are good to go onto the other side. Again, twist the ponytail either way that you choose. Wrap it around the base of the ponytail. Hold it down and grab your pin and start pinning it. Start pulling it apart to add a little more volume. And I had a weird little shape come out of my bun, but I just grabbed another pin and I pinned it down. Start pulling out some loose hairs, again, just to add a little bit of volume. Maneuver your buns to make sure that they are within the same size and position of each other. Then take the ponytail out and bring your hair forward. And then feel free to start pulling out some baby hairs if you want a messier sort of look to this hairstyle. And then you are all good to go. Now time for tutorial 2. Alright, so what you want to do first is split the person's hair right down the middle, putting each section on each side. Grab a hair tie and tie off one of the sections just to keep it out of the way. Then go to the other side and section off that top part of the hair. Now I would use a comb for this part again, however I'm using a tiny little doll head, so there's not much I can do there. You section off that top part of the hair, make sure it is even. Gather it in the proper position. Move the bottom half of the hair as needed. Form it into a proper ponytail. Then grab a hair tie and tie it off. Tighten the ponytail, make sure it is in the desired spot. Then you can start twisting it the first way, twisting it all together, or the second way, which is taking two parts and twisting them individually together and tying them off with a hair elastic. Now for this one again, I personally am going to use the first option, twisting it all together as one, wrapping it around the base of the ponytail. Hold it there with one hand and grab a bobby pin with the other and start pinning it down. If there are any sort of flyaways, whether they be big or little, feel free to grab a bobby pin and just pin it down if you so please. Then you can move to the other side, remove the hair tie, section off that top half of the hair, make sure it is even with the other side, just so you don't have some lopsided weird looking buns there. Then gather that hair, grab a ponytail holder, and then start tying that into a ponytail. Then once your ponytail is nice and secure, start twisting it either way you choose. I again am going for the twist it all together method. Then start wrapping it around the base of the ponytail. Hold it there with one hand, grab a bobby pin with the other, and start pinning the bun. Once your buns are their desired size, position, and everything, feel free to do some last finishing touches. Make sure those bobby pins are secure. Fix the bottom half of the hair. Alright, and you are all done. And there you are! I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like. If you have any sort of feedback, anything you want to say, let me know in the comments. And if you liked this video so much and want to see more of my content, feel free to subscribe. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next one.